Welcome to today's video where we explore the most valuable top 8 Roosevelt dimes that are making a huge impact in today's rare coin market. If you are a coin lover, collector, or someone simply interested in the treasures hidden in everyday pocket change, this video will open your eyes to the incredible demand and high dollar value these Roosevelt dimes hold in today's action market. Many collectors are competing to own these gems, and their value continues to rise, making them some of the most exciting coins to talk about right now. Let's get started. First up, the Roosevelt 1 dime from 1969 with the Denver mintmark in stunning uncirculated condition. This coin is a true gem for collectors, and its story, features, and market value make it one of the most talked about treasures in modern US coinage. If you are passionate about rare coins that are growing in demand and increasing in value, then this 1969 D Roosevelt dime is a coin you will definitely want to learn about. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, honoring the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led America through the Great Depression and World War II. His dedication to the people, his leadership, and his close association with the March of Dimes charity made him the perfect figure to appear on this coin. By 1969, the dime had already been a strong symbol of American history for over 2 decades, and the Denver Mint played a major role in producing millions of these coins for circulation. However, the difference comes when we focus on those rare uncirculated examples, which are preserved in beautiful mint state and hold a unique place in the hearts of collectors today. What makes the 1969 D Roosevelt dime stand out are its unique features. It carries the bold portrait of Franklin Roosevelt on the obverse with the small but powerful D mint mark right beside the date. On the reverse, the coin features the torch of liberty, an olive branch for peace, and an oak branch for strength, symbolizing the values that Americans hold dear. But beyond design, it is the condition and shine of an uncirculated 1969 D dime that makes it rare. These coins have never been touched by circulation, meaning their details, luster, and brilliance remain sharp and eye-catching, something that attracts both seasoned collectors and new buyers entering the market. Rarity and condition are the keys to collector demand, and that is exactly why the 1969 D Roosevelt dime in uncirculated grade is in such high demand. Most went directly into circulation, where they lost their shine and picked up marks and wear. Finding one today in pristine condition, untouched by circulation, is what makes it special. Collectors understand that these coins are not just dimes but preserved pieces of American history, and with demand for high-quality coins always growing, the 1969 D Roosevelt dime continues to rise in recognition and value. When we talk about the current market value of the 1969 D Roosevelt dime in uncirculated condition, the numbers are impressive. Depending on the grade and brilliance, these coins can sell from strong double digits into higher ranges, with certain gem quality examples crossing into $580,000 in auction markets. The truth is, collectors are willing to pay big for coins that are rare, pristine, and historically significant. And the 1969 D Roosevelt dime fits perfectly into that category. Every year, its market presence grows stronger, and investors know that coins like these have lasting potential in the collectible coin industry. For collectors who are interested in owning this gem, the best tip is to always focus on quality. Look for coins that shine with full luster, sharp strike details, and minimal marks. Professional grading can add even more value, as certified coins gain the trust of buyers and often command higher prices. Building a collection that includes this 1969 D Roosevelt dime in uncirculated condition is not just about owning a piece of history, but also about making a wise choice in an asset that continues to be in demand across the market. In conclusion, the 1969 D Roosevelt dime in uncirculated condition is a coin that deserves every bit of attention it gets. With its powerful history, its beautiful design, its rarity in top condition, and its strong market value, it stands as one of the most desirable coins for collectors today. If you are building a collection, this coin should not be missed. It shines not only as a tribute to President Roosevelt, but also as a symbol of American heritage and collector passion. Next up, the 1989 Roosevelt dime with the P mintmark is a fascinating coin that continues to gain attention among collectors in today's market. At first glance, it may seem like just another dime in circulation, but when preserved in excellent condition, this coin transforms into a prized collectible with remarkable potential value. Today, we're going to uncover the history, unique features, rarity, and its exciting demand in the market. So stay tuned until the end, because this little coin may surprise you with how valuable it can be. The Roosevelt dime series began in 1946 as a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away the year before. Known as one of the most admired leaders of the United States, his image was chosen for the dime because of his strong connection to the March of Dimes campaign, which works tirelessly to fight polio. By 1989, the series had already been in production for decades, yet every year's minting carries its own story, and coins struck in Philadelphia with the P mint mark are especially admired when found in top-quality condition. One of the most unique features of the 1989 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark is its sharp design and the high-quality strike that defines the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse and the torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. These elements symbolize liberty, peace, and strength, and when the coin is in excellent or mint state condition, these details shine with crisp clarity and full brilliance. Collectors look for dimes with no scratches, full luster, and bold details, making these specimens stand out among ordinary circulated examples. What makes the 1989 P. Roosevelt dime especially appealing is its rarity in excellent condition. While millions of these dimes were struck, most went directly into circulation and were used in everyday transactions. Finding one today that has been preserved carefully with no wear and still retains its original luster is becoming increasingly uncommon. This scarcity in pristine condition has created strong collector demand, as hobbyists and investors alike hunt for coins that can truly stand out in a collection. Now, let's talk about today's market value. A regular 1989 dime may only be worth its face value, but in excellent condition, especially at mint state grades, the story changes completely. Collectors are willing to pay impressive amounts for these coins when they appear in top grades, and prices can climb from $300,000 to much higher figures depending on the condition and grading certification. Some of the finest examples with near-perfect surfaces are being auctioned for strong premiums, making the 1989 P. Roosevelt dime a surprising gem in the coin market today. For collectors who are interested in adding this coin to their collection, there are a few tips to keep in mind. Always look for sharp details, brilliant surfaces, and coins that have been carefully stored or graded by a trusted service. Avoid examples with wear, scratches, or discoloration, and when possible, aim for coins in certified holders that guarantee authenticity and quality. Patience and attention to detail can pay off big when it comes to finding the right specimen of this coin. In conclusion, the 1989 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark in excellent condition is far more than just a piece of change. It is a collectible treasure that connects history, artistry, and value all in one. With strong demand in today's market, this coin continues to rise in recognition and importance for collectors. Next up, the Roosevelt 1 dime from 1986 with the P mint mark in uncirculated condition. This coin may look small in size, but in the world of coin collecting, it carries remarkable importance and holds real value in today's action market. Collectors and enthusiasts are showing growing demand for these hidden treasures, making them an exciting piece to own. The history of the Roosevelt dime begins in 1946, introduced as a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt for his leadership and legacy, particularly in the fight against polio. Over the decades, the dime has remained a symbol of American progress and strength. By 1986, the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these coins, but not every dime from that year has survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. That is where the rarity and demand of the 1986 P Mint dime comes into play. What makes the 1986 Roosevelt dime with the P Mint mark so unique is its condition and striking detail. The Philadelphia Mint mark located just above the date gives this coin its identity, and when preserved in uncirculated form, The coin shines with its original luster and sharp strike, something collectors are always chasing. A coin in untouched, brilliant condition becomes more than just currency. It transforms into a work of art that tells the story of American history. When it comes to rarity, condition plays a massive role. Although the 1986 dimes were widely produced, finding them today in flawless, uncirculated form is not common. Many of these coins have been spent, worn, and lost in circulation, which leaves only a small portion available in mint state quality. This scarcity is what drives collector demand sky high, as everyone wants to secure the finest examples for their collection or investment. In today's active coin market, the value of the 1986 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark in uncirculated condition is very impressive. Depending on the grade, collectors are willing to pay significant amounts, with prices reaching into the high $350,000 for top-graded examples. The higher the condition and the brighter the luster, the higher the dollar value rises, and demand continues to increase as more collectors focus on modern rarities. For collectors, there are a few tips to keep in mind. Always look for coins that have sharp details, no scratches, and a brilliant shine. Certification from a professional grading service can boost both the value and the trust of the coin. Keeping your uncirculated coins stored safely in holders or cases will help preserve their condition, ensuring they continue to shine in the years ahead. Investing in coins like the 1986 Roosevelt dime can be a smart choice because demand is only growing stronger. In conclusion, the Roosevelt I dime from 1986, with the P mint mark in uncirculated condition, is much more than a 10-cent piece. It is a rare and beautiful collectible that connects us to American history while offering big value in today's coin market. With rising demand and increasing prices, it stands out as a coin worth owning and treasuring. Next up, the Roosevelt dime from 1971 without a mint mark, found in extra fine condition. This small coin, often overlooked in everyday change, has captured the attention of collectors and investors because of its unique features, history, and the strong demand it has in today's market. If you have one of these rare pieces sitting in a collection or tucked away in a coin jar, you might just be holding on to something worth much more than its face value. The Roosevelt dime series began in 1946 as a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, honoring his legacy and his fight against polio, which led to the creation of the March of Dimes campaign. For decades, these coins have been struck at different U.S. mint facilities, usually marked by a mint mark such as D for Denver or S for San Francisco. However, in 1971, a rare situation occurred where dimes were struck without a mint mark, making them unique and extremely collectible. This era has turned an ordinary dime into a coin of real historical and financial importance, cherished by collectors all over the world. What sets the 1971 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark apart is its uniqueness and rarity. While most coins from that year carried their respective mint marks, a small number slipped through the presses without them. In extra fine condition, these dimes carry sharp details, strong designs, and a beautiful finish that instantly stand out. The absence of the mint mark is the true defining feature that makes this coin so valuable. For many collectors, this coin represents not only a rare production anomaly, but also a chance to own a piece of history that very few people will ever have the opportunity to hold. Rarity and condition play the biggest role in the demand for this coin. The 1971 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark is not just rare, it is in constant demand among collectors who value the importance of mint eras and historical varieties. When a coin is preserved in extra fine condition, with clear details and minimal wear, its desirability increases dramatically. Collectors are always eager to add such examples to their sets, and the competition for well-preserved pieces can be fierce in the market. As of today's coin market, the value of the 1971 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark in extra fine condition has reached an impressive level. While its face value is $200,000, the collector's market recognizes its rarity and pays big dollars for it. Depending on demand, auction interest, and the coin's exact preservation, These dimes can fetch prices ranging from $600,000 to even higher in special cases. This makes the coin not just a collectible, but also a smart investment that continues to rise in recognition and value year after year. For collectors, the key to finding and keeping a valuable 1971 no mint mark dime is preservation. Always handle coins with care, preferably using gloves to avoid oils from your fingers damaging the surfaces. Store them in protective holders to maintain their grade and shine. If you happen to find one in circulation, make sure you have it authenticated and graded by a reputable service, as this will help maximize its market value. Building knowledge about such rare coins and staying updated with the market trends is another great tip to ensure you can recognize treasures when they appear. In conclusion, the 1971 Roosevelt dime, without a mint mark in extra fine condition, is a true gem in American coinage. Its fascinating history, rare production, unique features, and growing demand in the collector's world make it a coin that stands far above ordinary dimes. With strong market values and a place in numismatic history, it represents both a collectible treasure and an investment opportunity. So, if you come across one of these remarkable coins, you're holding more than just a dime. You're holding a piece of rare American history. Next up, the 1969 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark. This small but powerful coin has attracted the attention of collectors all over the world, not just because of its history, but because of its rarity, beauty, and rising market value in today's coin auctions. If you've ever wondered how a simple dime could turn into a high-value treasure, this is the story you don't want to miss. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader remembered for his strength during the Great Depression and World War II. The 1969 dime with the Denver mint mark carries forward this tradition of American resilience and is now becoming one of the most talked about collectibles. Produced during an era of transition when coinage metal compositions were changing, the 1969 D dime stands as a historical piece that connects collectors to an important time in US history. What makes this coin truly stand out are its unique features. The D mint mark, located on the reverse side, indicates that it was struck in Denver, which adds to its collectible appeal. Collectors also prize coins that show color shade variations, often called toning. The natural toning that develops over decades creates vibrant colors on the surface, making each coin visually unique. These color-shaded conditions are not only stunning to look at, but they also multiply the desirability and premium value of the coin among serious collectors. Rarity and condition are the driving forces behind the demand for the 1969 D. Roosevelt dime. While millions were minted, only a small percentage survive today in top-grade uncirculated or beautifully toned conditions. Coins with sharp details, full strikes, and bright or rainbow-like toning are extremely hard to find. This is exactly why collectors chase after them with so much passion. Each example in high grade feels like a hidden treasure that has been preserved through time, and when it surfaces in today's market, competition is always intense. Now, let's talk about today's market value. Depending on the condition, a regular circulated dime from 1969 might not seem extraordinary. But once you move into mint state condition with color shade toning, the value skyrockets. In recent auctions, collectors have paid impressive amounts, ranging from $400,000 for the finest specimens. For collectors, a few tips can help maximize your chances of owning or profiting from this rare dime. Always look for coins with the sharpest details and strongest mint luster. Toned coins with natural shades of blue, gold, or rainbow patterns can bring much higher premiums, so condition and eye appeal are everything. Investing in coins certified by trusted grading services is also a smart move, as authentication and grade confirmation can dramatically increase market confidence and value. In conclusion, the 1969 D. Roosevelt dime in color shade condition is far more than just a piece of pocket change. It is a rare treasure, a historical symbol, and a highly sought-after coin in today's market. Collectors recognize it as one of the most desirable Roosevelt dimes, and with its values climbing higher, now is the perfect time to explore this coin and add it to your collection. Next up, the 1977 Roosevelt, one dime without mint mark in its rare color shade condition, a coin that continues to attract the attention of collectors and investors in today's action market. Many people pass by a dime without thinking much of it, but certain coins like this carry a history, uniqueness, and value that makes them stand out in the world of numismatics. If you have one of these coins in your possession, you may be holding on to something truly special and valuable. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away in 1945. This design was a tribute to his legacy, as he was a major force behind the March of Dimes program that helped fight polio. Over the decades, the Roosevelt dime has been produced in massive numbers, but among them, certain dates and conditions, such as the 1977 no mint mark dime, have become prized collectibles. This particular issue stands out, not only because of its absence of a mint mark, but also because of its unique shade variations, which make it even more desirable to collectors looking for something extraordinary. The most striking feature of the 1977 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark is its unusual appearance when found in a special color shade condition. Instead of the standard silver-gray tone most dimes display, these rare pieces can show beautiful, natural toning caused by age, storage, or exposure to different environments. Collectors often prize these shaded or toned coins because they are one of a kind, and no two coins display the same exact patterns or colors. Combined with the missing mint mark, this creates a coin with both rarity and beauty, making it a star in the coin collecting market. Rarity is one of the most powerful forces driving demand, and the 1977 no mint mark dime is a perfect example. While millions of dimes were struck in 1977, those without a mint mark are far less common. Normally, coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint from this period should carry no mint mark, but collectors specifically seek well-preserved examples, and especially those with attractive toning or unusual shades. Condition plays a huge role here. Coins that remain in extra-fine uncirculated or mint state condition are the ones that achieve the highest values in today's action market. With a growing collector base searching for key dates, toned coins, and no mint mark varieties, the demand for this dime is stronger than ever. When it comes to the current market value in dollars, these dimes are commanding impressive prices. A circulated 1977 dime without a mint mark might only fetch a modest amount, but when the coin is preserved in high grades and carries attractive color shade toning, its value can rise significantly. In uncirculated mint state, collectors are willing to pay $300,000 for a single coin, depending on the intensity and appeal of its unique shade. Some examples at auctions have reached remarkable levels, proving just how valuable these coins can become when rarity, condition, and collector demand come together. For collectors and enthusiasts who wish to add a 1977 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark to their collection, there are some important tips to keep in mind. Always look closely at the condition of the coin, as small scratches or wear can greatly reduce its appeal. Pay special attention to dimes with natural, eye-catching toning or unique shade patterns, since these coins are often the ones that stand out and fetch higher prices. Investing in certified coins from trusted grading companies is also a wise decision, as it ensures authenticity and preserves long-term value. Most importantly, stay updated with current market trends, because demand for rare Roosevelt dimes is growing steadily, making this an exciting time to be part of the market. In conclusion, the 1977 Roosevelt dime without mint mark in color shade condition is not just another ordinary coin, it is a symbol of rarity, history, and collector passion. With its connection to Roosevelt's legacy, its unique toning, and its limited availability, this dime continues to shine in today's action market as a highly demanded piece worth holding on to. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your journey in coin collecting, this is one of those coins that can truly make your collection stand out. Next up, the Roosevelt one dime from 1967 without a mint mark, especially in uncirculated condition. This small silver-colored coin might look ordinary at first glance, but when preserved in pristine form, it holds a powerful appeal in the collector's market and continues to shine as a true treasure of modern coinage. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 as a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. His image was chosen to replace the Mercury dime, and since then, the Roosevelt dime has become one of the longest-running coin series in U.S. history. The 1967 dime comes from an important transitional era for U.S. coinage, just after the nation moved away from silver in circulating dimes, quarters, and half dollars. Because of this shift, the 1967 dime carries significant historical importance and stands as a symbol of a changing economy and coinage system. One of the unique features of the 1967 Roosevelt dime is that it does not carry a mint mark. This was part of a special decision by the U.S. Mint to combat coin shortages and discourage hoarding during the 1960s. From 1965 through 1967, mint marks were deliberately omitted, making all dimes from those years identifiable only by their date. This lack of a mint mark gives the 1967 dime a distinct identity within the Roosevelt series and adds to its collectible charm, especially when found in flawless, uncirculated condition. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1967 dime in uncirculated form is where the true value lies. While millions of dimes were struck in that year, most entered circulation and quickly developed wear from everyday use. Uncirculated examples, especially those with brilliant luster, sharp details, and no signs of wear, are much harder to find today. Collectors are constantly searching for dimes that grade at the higher mint state levels, and coins with deep mirror-like surfaces or full strike details become instant highlights in auctions and private sales. In today's active coin market, the value of a 1967 Roosevelt dime in uncirculated condition can be very impressive. While average circulated pieces may not command attention, coins preserved in pristine mint state can bring in strong prices, ranging from $400,000 for lower mint state grades to well over $500,000 for superbly preserved examples. At the highest levels of preservation, especially coins certified by top grading services with designations like Full Torch, the value can soar dramatically, sometimes reaching hundreds of dollars or more depending on demand. This makes the 1967 dime a coin that every collector should keep an eye on, as its market presence continues to grow. For collectors, the best advice is to always focus on condition and preservation. If you come across a 1967 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark, look closely at its details. Check the luster, the sharpness of the strike, and whether it still retains that fresh, untouched appearance. Storing such coins in protective holders will help maintain their quality and secure their value over time. Collectors who prioritize uncirculated pieces often see their coins appreciate steadily in the marketplace, especially as demand for mid-20th century US coins increases year after year. In conclusion, the 1967 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark in uncirculated condition is much more than just a small 10-cent coin. It represents an important chapter in US coinage history, stands out for its unique features, and continues to capture strong demand among collectors today. Its rarity in pristine condition and its growing market value make it an exciting coin to pursue and treasure. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about this rare Roosevelt dime, make sure to like this video, share it with fellow collectors, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more insights on valuable coins and hidden treasures in your pocket change.